Welcome to the third episode of DeFiner's Office Hours, Episode 3, Part 2, a bi-weekly show where we discuss DeFiner, DeFi, and answer questions from the community. On this week's bonus episode, we feature Chyna Qu, the co-founder and COO who answers questions from the community. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all things DeFiner. Hey Chyna, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me today, Adam.
Yeah, great. Thanks for joining us again. So the first community question that we have is, what important problem does the DeFiner platform solve?
Yep. So I think during the last AMA episode, we talk about the details about DeFiner 2.0. I think that's the most important problem that we're solving. Just to reiterate it, you're just looking at the current DeFi lending protocols. There are only certain amount of tokens that it support. And then if you look at CoinMarketCap, there are over 6,000 tokens that's listed on there. Mm-hmm. The problem, lies into their mechanisms. So because of their liquidation mechanism, they won't be able to host that large volumes of tokens. But with DeFiner 2.0, we're solving these problems. We're opening different smaller pools that's all connected to the big pool. Mm-hmm. That will be solving the problem. So that's the biggest problem that we are solving right now.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing that we've been developing. It's sort of like a ILO, the initial loan offering. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So anyone can sort of join, create their own pool, start like a startup project or a blockchain project and come to us and use us sort of as a launch pad. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great. That's awesome. That's exciting stuff. So the second community question that we have is, are there any important news, announcements, or partnerships that we would like to talk about?
Well, I think the most recent one is the Aurora partnerships. So Aurora is supported by Near Protocol. Mm-hmm. We have announced last week, that we will be going on Aurora. We'll keep the community updated once we have more news. Mm-hmm. And then OK Chain also coming soon. Yeah. Just be patient.
Yeah, still haven't had word on that, so we're still waiting on that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll definitely we'll keep the community up to date as anything comes in about the OK Chain. So the next community question that we have, Chyna, is, how does DeFiner rate the importance of its community, of its user community?
Very important. We've talked about this before, I think, in our office hours. The reason that we've been doing the gas fee reduction, going into multi-chains, and also, for DeFiner, the whole purpose for DeFiner 2.0, is just to be retail friendly. Everybody can access the platforms. You can just collateralize any token you want. It's all for growing this community, growing this ecosystem together, and at the same time, benefiting the communities.
Great, thank you. So the next community question is, what plans do you have to grow the DeFiner community? Are there any sort of things that we're working on that we can reveal or talk about to sort of help build the community out more?
Yeah, so I guess a couple of things, on our Twitter's channels, we're trying to grow more community members over there. So if you see our tweets, you like our tweets, go on there, interact with us, DM us, we were happy to opening for suggestions for Twitter growth. And then at the same time, Telegram and Discord, we are trying to push more for Discord, just because I think Discord is more systematic. You have different channels designated for different topics. We're trying to build more robust infrastructure on Discord as well. And also, our Telegram channel, I think we have a very good crowd in our Telegram channels, lots of good discussion over there. So, and then we'll, continue just to do the campaigns, airdrop events, just to, I think we did the pop quiz
Mhm.
The community member really loves that, we did a couple shout out campaigns.
Mhm.
Yeah, and really just keep having people engage, and then also at the same time open for ideas and suggestions. If you see us in the chatting room, don't be afraid to reach out.
Yeah, definitely. And also I want to kind of mention is we're developing an ambassador program too. So we'll,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. So we're developing that. So we'll keep an eye out for that and how you could possibly join in the future. So, and our next question is, what is DeFiner's plan when it comes to a multi-chain future? Because we talk about that a lot as a multi-chain future. What different blockchains or layer 2 solutions will we consider integrating with, and which ones have we decided to? Have we made any of those decisions?
Yeah, so for all the EVM compatible ones, that's on our list. We started a multi-chain initiatives, starting off with OK Chain, Aurora, we just announced that. Multi-chain is a big part in DeFiner 2.0 as well. Just wanted to give users more flexibilities and, more options. Polygon, it's in consideration. BSC, Heiko, Tron, are all, it's all in our consideration.
Cool. Yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot of solutions out there. And just on a side note, like, I got a question for me is, do you think that the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade in the summer that's supposedly happening, do you think that will work in the way that the Ethereum Foundation thinks it will, in terms of being able to cut down the amount of gas, like increase the amount of transactions with sharding and everything like that? Do you think that it has the capabilities of you know making it so that they become like the only chain of the future? Or do you think the future is a multi-chain kind of world?
I mean, I think it's a multi-chain kind of world, because it's
Yeah.
not it's blockchain. It's very decentralized.
Hmm.
I do see a lot of, after the Berlin fork, I do see a lot of gas reduction.
Hmm.
Just both on our platform and just like overall in general.
Hmm.
And then I think it's a very good sign that the whole community is making an effort into contributing the problem, because this is not a problem that Ethereum, just Ethereum needs to solve. It's all of us in that ecosystem that need to help solve.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So leading to that, what major obstacles does Definer face currently?
Major obstacles. I think that's one of the one, I was just mentioning, the whole ecosystem is facing right now, the high gas fee problem. And like I said, it's not, it's not, it's the problem that the whole system need to work on.
Hmm.
For on our side, on the Definer side, the effort that we made is, one, just to decide to go on multi-chain, provide more options, there's cheaper gas over there. And then number two is that I think 2 weeks ago, we just released a new version with the gas fee reduction. We
Hmm.
did a try, and the cost is, the reduction is as much as 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was through the testing. But after the Berlin fork, we actually see it's more than 50% and
Yeah.
60%.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, we are just making improvements. So yes, there's obstacles, but we're always overcoming it.
Yeah, definitely. The next question is, we say that we're big on transparency. What do we mean by that?
Yeah, so I think transparency, it's a couple folds. Us as a company, we like to align our company culture to the culture of the technology. So obviously with blockchain, it's decentralized. Our team, we're a very decentralized team, but function very efficiently.
Hmm.
And then the second piece of the technology is the transparency. That being said, as being transparent to the company employees, like we're a team, we are on the same boat. So there's nothing like we are hiding from our employees, or nothing that we can't tell each other, like this, Adam. We're very transparent in terms of all the news. And then the second fold is on the community side. We have our weekly updates. I enjoy reading that every week, just seeing the little progress we made. Yeah. And that's the transparency we're trying to give the community. It's like giving you just a deeper look of what is going on, what is going inside of the team. Same with this office hours. We want you to ask questions. We want to answer it. We want it to be transparent. We want you to know that, what is going on with this team.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that we will be moving to some live AMA opportunities here in the next couple of weeks. We may be trying some Twitter Space opportunities and perhaps a YouTube Live. So we'll have more on that as it comes along. So the next community question is, when will a new roadmap be released to the community? I know that we've released a blog about DeFiner 2.0, but I do know that we are working on a roadmap to be released soon. Is that correct?
Yes. So the biggest thing, so we don't even need to release a roadmap to tell you what's going on. The biggest thing, 3 times, DeFiner 2.0.
Yeah.
So that's what's coming next in DeFiner. You don't have to read a roadmap to know about that. But yes, we are getting it out. I believe it was publishing it to our website as I was speaking. I think it can be as early as this week.
Okay.
Just go to the team sections on the bottoms. Kind of upgraded it, with the timelines. You can see it back starting from day 1, what we have done until, next year, what's the plan.
Okay. And then I have one final question for you. This one's kind of a funny one. When will we moon? When we taking that rocket to the moon, Chyna?
Every day.
Every day.
Soon.
Well, Chyna, I want to thank you for answering our questions from the community and taking time out of your busy schedule. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and I just wanted to remind the community that we do have a Gas on Us campaign that's still running. So if you want to use our platform and you want 100% of your gas fees covered in Fin tokens, definitely visit our website, and we will, there's more on that. So yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us, and thank you again, Chyna.
Cool.